Good morning, YouTube. I am Bearded Ink, and today I have a quick tutorial for you for the Windows System Sound Audio. This OBS LUA script that I wrote will automatically disable and re-enable the system sounds for you. So if you have ever had a stream or one of your recordings interrupted when a USB device or an external device or some other system hardware connects or disconnects, you'll hear a sound similar to the famous Windows ding and other loud options. This script will take care of that. So we're just going to get right into it because it is quick, it is short, and it's fairly simple. So you're going to go to the Ko-Fi link in the description below to the Windows Sound Audio toggle. Click that download. It is free. You can throw a buck in there if you want to, but not required. You're going to get a zip file of Windows Sound. We're just going to unzip this here to the desktop, but you want to put this somewhere permanent. This little folder here needs to stay intact with everything in it, or else the script will break. So just move this folder in its entirety somewhere permanent. But inside you will find that there is a quick little readme. You have two PowerShell scripts and the LUA, and all of these need to stay together. So we're just going to show you how to do this. So first thing we're going to go into OBS. We're going to come right up to the top here, and you will see where the file edit all that. We're going to click on Tools, and we're going to go to Scripts. Okay, and then all we have to do right in this little toggle box, we're going to click the plus sign. We're going to find wherever we stored our thing here, and I put my Windows Sounds here, and select the LUA. We're going to click Open, and then we're going to click Close right here. You'll see it's listed in the list now, and we can just close. It is done. So whenever you start streaming or start recording, it will automatically disable the Windows system sounds for you. And when you stop streaming, stop recording, or close OBS, it will re-enable them. So you only have to worry about this while you're live. And really, that's it. But we're going to show you that it's working. Okay, so there's a couple of ways you can do this. The first way is we're just going to go into the command prompt here. We're going to open a command prompt, and this little snippet will be in the description below, that you can grab that as well. So this little snippet here is going to be just basically, it's going to ping your registry. This is where the system sound scheme lives. So when you put this line in and hit enter, it'll show you right there that we are on default. The actual key in the registry is .default. So if we were to come over here, and now that we have the script installed and we just do a start recording or we go live, you'll notice that there will be a little pop up and then you start recording. And if we go back into our command prompt here and we do the thing again, you will see that it is now changed the registry to none. So this shows you that the system sounds have been disabled, right? So easy there. And when we stop recording, it will run the second batch script, the PowerShell script there, and stop your recording. And if we run this again, you should see that it goes back to default. That's all there is to it. You don't really have anything else to do. Just install that LUA. There's no setup, and easy to go. If you ever run into problems where it's not running or not working properly, it could be because the PowerShell is being blocked, which does happen on Windows sometimes, especially from local scripts. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come into your folder here on the disable sounds and enable sounds. I'm going to do both. We're going to right click, you're going to go to properties, and right down here on the general tab underneath, it may say unblock. It'll be a little checkbox like these two read only and hidden ones are. And it'll say, this script is being blocked from running. If you check the unblock button, and you only have to do this once, and then click apply and OK, and then you'll go into enable sounds, click on properties, and do the same thing there. But you shouldn't have that problem. But if you do, and especially in some of the newer systems that are more locked down, you will have to unblock the script so that it is able to run. But then verify that it's running with the command prompt line that you have in the description below, like we just showed you, and make sure that it changes from default to none. And also, for those of you that have changed your default sounds, you will have a different entry. So if we come in here, let's take a look at this. This is what we are talking about. So in the sounds tab of your sound settings, you'll see these are the default sounds for all of the little system sounds that can happen. And you can go in and change all of these if you want to, and make a new scheme. And whatever you name that scheme is what's going to be in the registry entry. Now this LUA script will read whatever the current scheme is. So if we make a new one, let's just add, we'll just add something. I don't care, whatever it is. And now we can save this as a new scheme, and it'll be my scheme. All right. So if we run this scheme here, so what's going to happen now is we'll go back to our command prompt here, and we'll put our line back in. And if we do that, you will see that it now says my scheme 0, which is what Windows has named it, right? So if we do our start recording again, and we let the script run, okay, then we check it again, you'll see that it is set to none, and you won't be disrupted anymore. And when we stop recording, we can come back and run, and it has been put back to the scheme that you had. So that it will always, even if you've changed your sounds, renamed your themes and schemes for the system sound defaults, it won't matter. But it does also have a fallback. If it can't find this name for whatever reason, it will just go back to the default, so that you won't have no sounds at all. You'll just have to go into the sounds and change it back to your scheme. But so far in all of the testing, I have never had any issues with any of that. As long as you have a properly named scheme in the registry, then it will work just fine for you. But that's it. We're done. Told you it was quick. So we're going to end this, and hopefully you learned something. But there you have it, guys. That's pretty much it. A simple LUA script with no setup. Just verify that it's working for you, just like we did, and you're good to go from then on. No more system sound interruptions for your streams or your recordings, and enjoy. If you like the content, give me a little thumbs up. It makes me feel good and warm and fuzzy. And if you have any issues, questions, comments, leave them down in the comment section below, and we will respond to you right away as soon as I can, and help you with any problems that you may have. But I hope that you find it useful, or know somebody that will and can point them to it. See you in the next tutorial. But until then, love, peace, and chicken grease.